Okay, I haven't uploaded a video in a really long time. I really should. So this is hopefully going to be the start of me being consistent again. So just for this video, my welcome back video you could say, I'm going to tell you a story about yesterday. How I jumped from the second diving board. And I know, it's not the most amazing achievement. Maybe you watching it at home could probably do that already. But I'd done it before. I've jumped off, just from the side of the pool into the pool. I've jumped off the bottom diving board into the pool, and even then, that wasn't, the greatest form. And now suddenly, I had to go off the second diving board because, you know, the only way to go is up. So I was just like, if I need to get better, I need to improve. I need to face my fears and do something scary. Okay, and jumping off the bottom diving board wasn't scary to me anymore. So I was like, I need to jump off the second diving board. So before I did it, I'll be honest, I was kind of shitting it. There's 3 diving boards. Here, here, here. Top one, I can only do the top one if I run towards the end. Now that might sound a bit mad to you lot. Like, oh, I can't jump off the top one, unless I'm running towards the end. But that's the only way I can do it. Because when I do it, I don't have enough time to think. I don't have enough time to stop myself. And I don't have enough time to realize, yo, I'm this high and this is quite scary. So as soon as I'm going up the ladder, all I do is I look at the steps, as I'm going up. Okay, so I can't see anything. I just see steps. So I'm at the top. As soon as I hit the top, and I can just see a little bit of like the room, like the ceiling, I just stop moving. I just start jogging. All right, let's just pretend this is the diving board, and that's the deep water down below. Okay, I'm on my bed right now. As soon as I get up, so I'm just like straight off, because I know if I think about it, I will jump. So I've done this jump at least 10 times before. Okay, I did it probably like 2 years ago. I probably did it a year ago as well. Just checking if they're still filming. Okay, I remember the first time I did it because my dad was there, and me being a son, and the natural father-son dynamic. Your father is like, oh, go do something. It's scary, but I'm your father. Go do it. You have to go do it to prove yourself as a man to your father. So my dad was like, oh yeah, go jump. And I was like, oh fuck. So I went, got up there to the top, and I jumped. I can't remember how long it took me the first time. I'll be honest, I can't remember. I can't remember if I did the same technique where I just ran and jumped, or if it took me a while, or if I went to the edge, I was there for about a few minutes and then jumped off. But I know maybe for some reason my third attempt, I did it, but I walked towards the end, and then I tried to jump. And when I walked towards the end, it took me a while. I remember just standing there for a while and thinking, I'm not going to make this jump. I don't want to make this jump. It's way too scary for me to now tell myself to jump. But I've done it 2 times before, so why can't I do it now? And I realised the reason I've done it before because I did the run up. So now I don't know, I can't remember that well if I made the jump or if I went back down. Knowing me, I probably didn't go back down because that's a scaredy cat stuff, and I'm not a scaredy cat. So I'm pretty sure I jumped off. But now today, well yesterday, I went yesterday. Yesterday when I run towards the end and I jumped off. Okay, I did like 2-3 times, and then I was like, okay, now I'm gonna try diving off the second one. So at first I walked towards the end, and then I was just like, this is too scary. But I can jump off the top one, but I can't dive off the middle one. Yes, I'm not the most experienced diver, but why can I jump off the top but not try and dive off the middle? Maybe I should use the same technique. And so I did. So this time, the second time when I tried to dive, first time I did it, it wasn't very good. Let's just say I'm like this. I think I went like that, tried to jump in. It was one of those bouncy ones. It bounced a little bit, and then I jumped a little bit and I went in. But according to my friend's observation, his comments after I did it, I landed in the water. My hands hit the water at the same time as my head did. So like if you imagine the water, I'm like that. I was like this. Instead of being like this and going into the water, I was like this into the water. So I come out the first time, and I'm like, my head hurts. No, my shoulder hurts. Why does my shoulder hurt? Go to my friend, he tells me his observation. I'm like, okay, to fix up now, I'm going to go. I'm going to try harder to put my hands even higher, and just like before, actually, no, this time I'm going to run, because now that I've hurt my head, I'm going to be even more wary when I jump into the water the second time. So in order to get rid of that fear and to actually improve, I'm going to, just start running towards the end. And so I did. And this time I jump again, and this time my head hurts. Somehow my head hurt. I don't know why, but most likely I did this, but poorly. That my head went in first, and broke the water tension, and that's what hurt my head. So then I was like, okay, so you got it now. Run again, and do it this time. Try and improve it again. And I think I ended up doing about 5 jumps then, 5 jumps yesterday. And this was someone who wasn't confident on the second one, who also was kind of scared to do it, and had like decently poor form, like hurt my head the first time. And I remember my friend made the observation, or made the comment while I was talking to him, just as I was going for the next one. He's just like, "Oh, you're getting really confident with that." He's like, "You become an expert at it." No, the thing is, I didn't become an expert. Okay, I didn't just jump off the first time and then suddenly all fear washed away from me, and I was ready the second time. Every single time, I had like a bit of anxiety as I did the run. But the thing is, as soon as I hit the water, I was like, I slowly got a little bit of confidence each time. And actually, I remember, I think on the fourth or the fifth, I jumped in, no pain whatsoever, and what it felt like to me was decent form. And when I got out and asked my mate, it was also decent form. So as I was swimming towards the end to get back out, to go for the second time, or another time, I remember thinking, I remember smiling actually, yeah, I remember just swimming and I'm just smiling. I'm like, well, I can't stop myself from smiling, because I'm actually quite excited. Because like before I came in that day, you told me to dive off the second one. I'd be like, we'll see. And now I've done 5 jumps, and I want to do a sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth. And the next time I come, I'm going to perfect it even more, and I'm going to get really confident jumping off the second one. And I got so happy. And I remember thinking, why have I done this? What has made it so that when I came in today, I was able to jump off that second one? And why is it that I've always been able to jump off the top one? Whereas my mate, he tried it, he went up the second step on the ladder, and then he went, oh, nope, I looked down, and that's it, I'm not doing it. And I kept telling him, no, you need to run, you need to run. He's like, why would I run? That's insane, that's mental. Why would you run? Okay, because, it's scary, you want to take it slow, you want to go to the edge, you want to, gauge, like, how far away it is, and then do it. I was like, no, that's the problem. Thinking is the enemy of the doer. That's the quote I made on the spot. There's probably another quote that you can find online which is similar. But I was thinking, I think too much. I think about loads of stuff, and because I always think, I don't end up doing it. Like, I've been meaning to make a video for so long, because I made another video like what, a month ago probably, or maybe even 2 months ago, and I've been meaning to make another video. Oh, I'm so glad we're still recording. I've been meaning to make another video, but I haven't. Why haven't I? Because I think too much. And yesterday, when my thinking and my ability to do something despite being despite being scared of it, despite of it being outside of my comfort zone, okay, it was challenged yesterday, and I did it. So like when I did it, I remember thinking, I need to start trying to take this same approach in other aspects of my life. And there are evidence of me doing this in the past, like with talking to someone. I want to talk to someone, but I'm kind of anxious. I don't know what I'm gonna say. Let me just, I just force myself. I just be like hello, and then the conversation starts flowing, and then it just becomes natural. But that first one, if I sat there and I spent 10 seconds to think about it, I wouldn't have done it. So I only allowed myself two. And in those 2 seconds, I'm like, approach them. Don't think about what you're gonna do. Approach them, and then once I'm there, I'm like, fuck. I've now put myself in a situation where I'm next to them, or I'm looking at them. I've just said hello or something, so I've got their attention. Now I have to say something else, and I'll have to, somehow navigate this conversation. Because I know if I think, if I try and use like logic and foreshadowing of what could happen, I won't actually do the thing. And I think that might apply to you and me. I mean, I know it applies to me, but this might apply back to you back at home, to you back at home as well. Sometimes I know, at least for myself, I think too much, and because I think too much, I don't actually end up doing anything. So this video has been I've been meaning to make for a while, and then I was just about to make it today, but then I was like, I haven't got a haircut, and my room isn't looking very good. I was trying to play a game that my mate told me to play. I didn't even turn it off. I was like, fuck it, I need to make this video by the end of today as a promise to, you know, keep the promise that I made to myself yesterday, that today I was going to make some kind of video. Okay, and now here I am doing it. Okay, and I was just like, you know what, I'm not even gonna try and make some really good video where I've got a script and this and that. I'm just like, I didn't even think about what I'm gonna say in this video. I was just like, I'm just gonna talk about what happened yesterday, get the, you know, the moral of the story, you know, the lesson that I took away from it, and just present it here today, and that will be my video. Okay, because I know I want to be consistent, and I know with consistency I'll improve on my quality, and you know, it'll get to a point where I'll be making such great videos. But I'll never get to that if I just don't start with some kind of consistency. Even if I make 10 poor videos, poo poor, 10 poo poor videos, then eventually I'll start making better and better videos, because now I'm in the consistency. It is not difficult for me to put the camera up and start recording. Okay, now I just need to think about, you know, how can I make the video a little bit better, improve the angle a bit better, the microphone quality, something like that. In the same way with my dives yesterday, you know, if I kept thinking about it, like, oh, the form, I need to do it like this, you know, I need to, you know, go to the end and think about it. Like, that's what my friend did. That's what my friend did, and I immediately saw the difference between me and my friend. Okay, and that's even reflected in other aspects of both our lives. I need to fart. I farted. So, like, my friend, he went to the end. He put his, this is the edge of the board. He put his thingy there. He crouched down all the way, went like that, and then he leaned forward, and then he leaned pretty much all the way, like, extended like that. Okay, to a point where he's falling in now, and then he ended up falling in like, eh, I don't want to make fun of him, but, like, you know, he might see this video, so, you know, whoever. He fell in a bit like like that. Like, he started there, he went in, halfway he kind of bailed, and he went in like that with his shoulder first, which is, you know, no, what's it called? I'm not trying to make fun of him, okay? You know, he tried his best, and he actually did it, which I was quite proud of, to be fair. But then I was thinking, how is my approach different? Because I also, just like him, if I went to the edge and I sat there and I tried to do it, I probably would have done the exact same dive as him. But I didn't do that approach because I knew that approach would lead to a really poor dive, and I'd probably not do it again because it hurt and I'd be embarrassed. And, like, there was two little kids in the pool who laughed when he did it. I don't know if they laughed at mine because, you know, I hit the wall, I'm underwater, I can't hear anything come up. They might have stopped laughing by then, okay? But I know his, like, the kids were laughing, and I was just like, even if I did the same jump but I ran, because it looks like I have some kind of confidence in myself, and because I'm kind of running, it's like, it looks like I know what I'm doing, that I might have messed up or something. But he went towards the end and he stopped and he tried, he looked down, he gauged how far away the water is, how it could hurt, how he should do it, and then he ended up not doing it. But then what I did was I just kept doing the jumps. I didn't think about quality, I thought about the quality once I had jumped. I just kept running and jumping. I did about 5 jumps and I just kept improving as I kept jumping. And like, I was thinking, I need to apply this in other aspects of my life, as well as, you know, that one as well, because, you know, I'm still not a professional diver yet. You know, I'll keep doing some diving and I'll keep taking that same approach, and hopefully it works every time. I can't imagine doing that off the top one, I'll be honest. Like, the top diving board is so high to run and to just be like, you know, I'm gonna just try my best at jumping and trying to dive in. That's already exciting, inducing. But at the same time, that's kind of exciting me because that's outside of my comfort zone. But imagine when it comes to a point where I can actually do that and I can do it confidently, how great of a feeling that's gonna be. Look, I'm feeling this way about the middle diving board. At some point, I felt that towards the bottom one, and now eventually I've hit the top one. I'm gonna jump off the top one and dive, and, you know, with good form. But if I do fuck it up, I'm gonna hinder myself quite badly. But you know what, we live, we learn, innit? So we'll see how that goes. This is really good. My camera just sometimes it just stops recording, but today it's all fine. But yeah, like I need to take that same approach with other aspects of my life, in education, in my career, YouTube, which I'd like to do as a career, and just in working out and stuff as well. Because, you know, even if I do really poor quality things, as long as I do it consistently, consistency is better. Consistency is better than intensity. I'll probably make a video where I'll talk about that. But if I did if I did my first dive and I tried to make it the best dive ever, I would have probably fumbled really badly. Okay, because I just have no idea how to dive from such a height. The only way I would have figured it out was if I jumped and jumped again. And as I kept jumping, I'd keep figuring out like, okay, I need to jump a bit higher. I need to angle myself in this way. It's like trying to explain to someone how to drive. Like I can explain everything to them. I explain to them how you need to balance the clutch, with the accelerator, okay, or the gas pedal. But until they actually do it and they feel it for themselves and kind of work it out for themselves, they'll never get it. No matter how much I explain to them, I'd be like, oh, unless I'd be like, lift it 4 inches up and then lift the other one down 2 inches. Like it's just it's a bit more of a feeling game. So the only way I would have done that dive is if I just kept doing it, kept forcing myself to do it, and then just kind of working through it in my head as I was doing it, and afterwards, and be like, how could I make this better? And then if I had that same approach to studying and in YouTube, think about how much further I'd be. Think if I made a video every day, even if it was complete poo since I made my last video, and I kept my consistency, because I always had the goal, I want to make at least 3 videos a week. Okay, so let's just say I made at least 3 videos a week, or a video every day, even if 4 of them were poor, every single one of them was poor. I reckon right now the video I'd be making today, if I did that back then, would be far greater than this video, or any video I might make like soon in the future, because of that repetition, I would just figure it out along the way, and it would just keep getting better and better and better and better, and it would just get really good towards the end. But the point is, I kept thinking like, oh, I'll do it another day. I'll do another day. I need a good video. I need a good angle. I need a good lighting. I need good microphone quality. And then once I get all of that, then I'll make that video, and then that video will be good. And then I'll wait a little bit while, and I'll make another one. Make another one. But that consistency will never happen. The reason it's not happening is because I need this to be so natural to me, so natural to my daily routine, that no matter what, I'm going to put that camera up, I'm going to set it up, I'm going to start filming, and the ideas will start flowing to me more naturally, because I'm doing this on a daily basis. Okay, now instead of it coming to me every 2 months when I finally decide to make a video again. Okay, what video shall I make? If I make a video every day, then the ideas will come to me naturally, and then the ideas will improve. And the way I speak, okay, I don't know if I'm speaking that well right now. The way I speak would be more, it'll be more fluent. It'll sound better. I'll be more affluent. I don't know the word for it. That might mean rich, I swear. But like, I'll speak more smoothly, and maybe a bit more slower, because I might be speaking a bit fast for some of you. The point is, like, I'll improve with time, but I'll only get that if I just start doing it daily. And if I start doing it daily, then I'll get to that point. So this is my first video, and whether or not I make a video tomorrow, I'm definitely making a video tomorrow. I'm going to upload this today. I'm definitely making a video tomorrow, and that is a proof that I'm going to start being consistent. And at least if I do a week, that's an achievement I'll be proud of. Okay, so yeah, I I went diving yesterday, and now suddenly that's inspired the hell out of me. I've inspired the hell out of myself, and now I just need to start taking this in other aspects of my life, like this YouTube channel, and like studying as well. Okay, I'm like, oh, if I'm gonna study, I want to study like 4 hours a day. I should study every day for at least 15 minutes. For at least 15 minutes, because then even on a day which I consider my rest day and I'm not gonna do anything, or if I have a 6 weeks holidays, there's like my summer term. If I just did 5 minutes a day, then when that next term comes, when I start the new year, okay, I'd have built up such a consistency. Okay, and I'd also obviously have studied a bit, so I'd be a bit more smarter than if I just didn't study at all. But because I built up that consistency, it'd be so much smoother for me to get back into studying again. But because like I spent 6 weeks where I didn't touch studying, didn't think about it, it did not concern me whatsoever, then to go back into it is now difficult. I have to like force myself. I need an upcoming exam to come up. I need to come close. I need the stress to build, and then I need to cram for the exam, and then I'm like, okay, I'm studying again. Whereas really, if I just had that consistency, if I work on my consistency muscle, then it'll be so much better for me in all aspects of my life. And a great example would be this YouTube channel, and that is why I'm making this video on something that yesterday seemed so so what's the word for it? So simple, so like unwatchable. Who's interested? Who cares about me diving? You still might not care, but the point is, because I made this video, now I'm gonna make more videos, and then maybe over time I'll start developing my storytelling abilities a bit more, and then maybe I might make a video about network adapters. I'm a network adapter connected to my owl over there, and I might make a video on a network adapter, which is so boring, but because I can tell, like, the topic is so boring, but because I can storytell in such a way, you'll be so engrossed in the story, you'll be like, please tell me more about this network adapter. That's what I'm trying to get at. But I'll only get that if I start being consistent. I need to get consistent. I just need to keep making videos. So I have really increased my heart rate, and like I'm struggling to breathe. Anyways, so you get the point, okay? I I need to start running into things, not like walls and like buses, but like I need to start running towards goals that I want to achieve. Okay, I want to make a video, just make the video. I want to study, I want to study a little bit. Just study somewhat, even if it's unrelated, or even if it's somewhat related, or even if it's for 1 minute. I want to let's go start being more fit. Okay, just do one push-up a day. Make that consistent. Do one push-up a day every day. I guarantee within 3 months you'll be doing more than one push-up. This is me talking to myself, and actually you as well. I guarantee within 3 months you'll be doing more than one push-up, and you'll actually have some kind of routine and some kind of habit where you're training frequently, because you just started with just doing one push-up a day originally. That's the approach I need to start taking. Okay, I know I take that approach. I take in other aspects of my life. Like how I said, with socializing, with speaking to someone that I don't know, and I'm trying to make friends with someone. And I take that aspect. I take that what's it called? That same approach when I'm diving or I'm going swimming. I need to take that same approach with this YouTube channel, with studying, with other aspects of my life that I really care about. And then, I'll start to see more I will bear more fruits. I don't know the word for it, but the fruits of my labor, or the fruits of my approach, will start being able to be harvested. I don't know what I'm trying to say. The point I'm trying to make is I will make more progress in aspects of my life, which will in turn make me quite happy, because I'll be like, oh my god, I'm progressing in this and that and that. And that will only start happening if I start with just doing the bare minimum at least, but to do the bare minimum consistently. So like, yeah, I think that's the point I was trying to make. I can't think of any other points, but yeah, that's the point I'm trying to make. This is a video. I'm posting it today. Thank you for watching and listening. I don't know if you care. I don't know if you watched this video and started and you're like, this guy's talking about diving, I'm not interested, but you just skipped ahead, and then I just started talking really like and then you were like, oh shit, oh, what the hell, how did this guy go from diving, how he was diving yesterday, to like talking so passionately about network adapters? How the hell did that happen? I don't know myself. Anyways, that's my video for today. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you tomorrow. 100%. 100%. Even if I make a video where I just go like that, that would be a video. Even if that's the video, I'll be making that tomorrow. Unless if I can think of something better, I'll do that. Otherwise, at least even that would be something. My back is hurting. But yeah, goodbye.